Frida is a really great movie about an Enneagram Type Four. It's a biopic of the painter Frida Kahlo, played by Salma Hayek. She knew she wanted to be a painter pretty early in life. She dedicates herself to it. She develops her own individualistic style and uses painting as an avenue to process her inner and outer life. She creates many, many paintings, many of which were self-portraits. Fours, probably more than any other type, have a deep down desire to express themselves, to tell the world who I am and what makes me unique. And quite often they do this through their creative work. Like a lot of fours, Frida lives passionately, and we see this in the movie. We see her travel, have love affairs, and have a stormy relationship with her husband, who's also a painter, Diego Rivera, probably an 8, played by Alfred Molina. There's a scene towards the end of the movie in which Frida is bedridden. It's later in her life. She's had a leg amputated. She has bronchopneumonia. She's going to miss the first solo exhibition of her work in her home country of Mexico, and she's not having that because her art means everything to her. So she has a group of men lift her bed with her in it onto the back of a truck and drive across Mexico City to the art gallery and then hoist her in on the bed. And as she's brought in, to the surprise of everyone, including her husband, she's cracking jokes. Fours are very aware of how cruel and unfair life can be. Life was crueler and more unfair to Frida than it was to most people. And this can get fours down. It can sink them into a paralyzing depression. But for a healthy four, they embrace it. They accept that life is cruel and unfair and use that to fuel their creative work. The movie is a biopic about an artist, and a lot of biopics about artists focus on what they created and how much they suffered to do it. And Frida created a lot, and she suffered a lot. And the movie shows how fours can take that kind of suffering and use that to transform everything that happened into transcendent works of art.